Everyone, close your eyes. Now, I want you all to imagine you're waking up on a Sunday morning with the smell of fresh toast cooking in the back and something else cooking on the stove. It's close to lunch, so it could be anything, from pasta to chicken curry to paneer tikka masala. Now, open your eyes. How many people in the audience are hungry right now? Well, unfortunately for you all, you're all going to be stuck with me here for around 11 minutes. But now that we're on the topic of food, doesn't it play such a huge role in our lives? Hi, I'm Khushi Surve, and today I'm going to be talking a bit about how food is kind of like our personal hero. If you think about it, food is like a best friend. It's always there to comfort us in times of need or celebrate with us in times of joy. It's not just a necessity, it's a universal language of flavors and aromas that can transport us to any corner of the world, sparking memories, connections, and conversations. But in our modern world that's hurried with the bustling rhythms of modern life, where fast food tends to be the norm and convenience often trumps consciousness, it's crucial to pause and consider the intentions behind what we consume. Food with intention is not merely a phrase, but a profound philosophy that allows us to think about the significance of what we're putting in our bodies to nourish us. So, I invite you all to join me in this endeavor as we embrace a transformative perspective on food, one that transcends the limitations of the dinner table, letting us know about what the journey is to follow. When I step into the kitchen with the clear intent to make myself a snack, it's not just a matter of assembling ingredients. It's about understanding the nourishing embrace that's about to follow. I find the kitchen a sanctuary for my creativity. It's like the ultimate playground for mini adulting, where I become the lead chef and my vegetables become my starring actors. The pot becomes my cauldron of culinary magic, the spatula my scepter, and the chopping board becomes my stage. It's like therapy, but with onions, tearful yet oddly satisfying. With each chop, it's like I'm chopping away my worries, and with each sauté, it's like I'm sautéing away life's little annoyances. And the garnish? That's the fancy little hat my dish wears to the dinner party. Now, the act of cooking becomes a ritual, a way to not only nourish myself, but also my body and soul positively. Speaking of positiveness, I believe in the power of positive eating. That's why I positively believe I need dessert after every meal. Mom, if you're listening to this, I'm just joking. And if you're not, I'm completely serious. Anyway, cooking with intention opens doors to understanding the true impact of my actions. Whether I opt to use locally sourced produce, reduce waste, or simply just experiment with something new, every decision I take is a testament towards my dedication towards creating a more positive footprint on this beautiful planet that we call home. Now, enough about me. Let's talk about us. What exactly has food done for us? As I reflect on this question, my mind dances through the records of history, tracing back footsteps to humanity's most fundamental relationship with sustenance. Food is more than just mere sustenance, though. It's been our companion in this grand adventure of life. Food also has the ability to turn any bad day into a good one. So technically, it's our personal hero. Food has also acted all across the years, empowering us, allowing us to explore and endure the world. From the earliest civilizations cultivating land to modern-day nutritional science, food has been our ally in both health and vitality. It has mended our wounds, fortified like our bones, and also provided a path to nourishing our body to its fullest potential. Every bite we take is a testament towards what we consume and how we thrive on the basis of that. And beyond the physiological, food acts as a gateway, a passport to tradition. It has the ability to weave together tales of nourishment and the stories of our ancestry, whispering tales of resilience and adaptations across generations. It also serves as a language, a universal language of joy, comfort, and communication. And lastly, food also has the power to unite families, communities, and nations, reminding us all of our shared humanity. And in our interconnected world, food has an even greater role to play. It urges us to seek sustainable practices, reduce waste, and to nourish our planet as it has nourished us for millennia. Now, talking about millennia, let's go back to our time period, the 21st century. Show of hands, how many people here in the audience have ever gotten distracted scrolling through social media posts about food, thinking, oh, I want to try this, and yeah, I'm saving that video for later? Yeah, that's a lot. As we navigate the labyrinth of food choices in today's world, we've come face to face with a variety of trends. These trends are called eating trends, and they're sort of like meteors, captivating yet fleeting, and they leave us wondering about what the true intent they have on our body practices. You know dieting is serious when people start talking about carb to salad ratios like it's the stock market. Sell the bread, buy the kale. From keto to paleo to intermittent fasting to plant-based diets, these trends promise an optimal path towards wellness and overall health well-being. Actually, according to a report by the Good Foods Association and the Plant-Based Foods Association, retail sales of plant-based foods grew 27% in 2020, reaching an overall market value of $7 billion US. That's a lot of money. But amidst the chaos of these trends and dieting fads in today's world, it's really crucial to pause and consider what our intentions are behind taking these trends. Are we simply just embracing a trend out of the genuine concern for our health? Or are we just succumbing to societal pressures and external influences? Intention in our dietary decisions is about fostering a relationship with food, a relationship that understands the needs of our body and honors those needs, rather than just blindly following a trend. Every body is unique, and we all have our diverse requirements. What works for one might not work for another. The key, I believe, lies in tuning our body to understanding our body's signals and crafting a personalized approach towards eating, one that is able to sustain and nourish our body for a longer period of time. It's an extension of this understanding that just as our bodies have their own personal needs and preferences, so do the people of our community. Just like everyone here seated in the audience, we have foods that we prefer. We have like snacks that we'd rather eat over just artichokes or kale, and that's all right. I believe that helping people with our cooking has the ability to create a positive impact on people's lives, one that can change someone's life by just putting food on their plate. When I first decided to volunteer at my local soup kitchen, I was skeptical. Thoughts of inadequacy loomed large, and there were a bunch of what-ifs going through my mind, like what if I wasn't good enough? What if I mess up? Or what if the people don't enjoy what I'm cooking? But deep down, there was a part of me that knew that I really want to help out, I want to make a change, and I can do this through my culinary efforts. When I stepped in the bustling kitchen of the food drive, I was immediately ambushed by a bunch of aromas and the noises. I could smell the flavors of simmering soups and also hear the clinking of utensils. The more I looked around, the more I saw that people had like this vibrant fellowship enveloping me. That's when I realized that the collective effort of everyone's combined choices and their potential towards helping someone can create a big cause in our really life. Actually, in the end, it's not about just putting food on people's plates. It's about adding intent into those foods and knowing that you're nourishing someone with the help of your kindness, your compassion, and all of your potential into that single plate of food. Anyway, as I have my dinner every night, I know that my journey as a person with food extends far beyond the limitations of my dinner table. I know that intention and nourishment weave together in a tapestry that extends far into the depths of my soul. I've learned that the simple act of being mindful, of understanding my food choices and knowing what's good for me, has the ability to impact my life positively. So, let's take a couple of things out of this talk, yeah? Let us strive to make our bodies as nourished as we possibly can without external influences or without the influence of something we just do normally on impulse. Let us seek sustainable practices when it comes to our eating. Try reducing waste or opt for locally sourced produce and supporting our community if we can in the end. And finally, let's all take some hours out of our week, out of our day, or even out of our month to give back to the community that houses us, to the community that envelopes us, just like everyone in this audience. Let us strive to make a positive impact on their lives, one that can nourish them as we've been nourishing ourselves for millennia. Now, this seems like a tough thing, but in the end, there's always going to be some failures in our life. We never know if this is going to come out together, but what I do know is that if one person steps in, we can cause a ripple effect of compassion by serving people food with our intention. And if all else fails, there's always a second slice of cake to make the world a little bit sweeter. Thank you.